Open up YouTube.
Some people kill, some people steal, some people lie sometimes. Different events in our life can shape those ways. Horror and hate, horror and pain, and everything people do. Make it so very hard to forgive. Nobody is perfect, and I can see that in the mirror. And every time I think of things I've done inside the past, I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the birds in their rain. Not worried about a thing. Not even worried about me. Down here, free. Ain't nowhere that they can't fly. I'm always seeing them pass by. I'm jealous. So many bills I gotta worry about. Ooh. I go to work every day so they get paid. So many jobs, so many friends, different associates. I always forget they're subjected to change. Nothing stays the same, things always changing like the season. Grand Rising. I get my hopes up, issues start falling down. Don't even happen. It happen like that every single time. What up, dude? What up, man? Come on. Ready to go party? I noticed the birds in there. Come on, let's go party. Not worried about a thing. Don't gotta worry about social issues. Don't gotta worry about bills too bad. Don't gotta worry about people falling out with you. I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the birds in there. Not worried about nothing. Don't worry about down here. They ain't nowhere that they can't fly. Ain't nowhere that they can't fly. Oh, I'm so jealous.
Tariq, what up?
Living with opioid addiction is a struggle.
Peace, love, health, and well vibe tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. My name is not important, but what is the fact I'm here on behalf of Sacred Self Healing Center, where the heart is the center for healing. Remember, when you come on this channel, kick off your shoes and relax your feet, right? Here to Sacred Self Healing Center. This is spa day for chicken noodle soup for the spirit, Manny and Petties for the ego. You hear me? Listen. When we come here, we forgetting about all past traumas, all hurt, all pain. We hitting our like button. We donating. Thank you, Nightbot. You can definitely reach out to me anytime, any place for a free consultation. I don't got to ask is for those who are here, please hit that like button, right? Double tap that screen like I had a BBL, right? Double tap that screen like I had that $5 foot long and some gray sweatpants. Talking about hype me up. Hype me up, right? Come on now. I bet y'all if this was have about 100 likes right now. You hear me? All right. All right. Grande beat your head ass. All right. So open up the notes. So guys don't know, again, my name is KP, and I am more than just a tarot reader, right? I just play one on TV. But open up YouTube. Understand that I am more than just a tarot reader. I like to put an emphasis on my ability as a holistic life coach, right? I took a conglomerate of experiences, skills, certificates, all types of stuff. I take everything and I use it try to help who and what I can, right? What I believe as a coach is the fact that um I'm here to help you realize your potential so you can maximize your potential. All right. Um, as a reader, my job is to help course correct so we can start healing and so we can start to create the life we want and not always worry about getting predictions, getting readings, and being reliant on psychics, right? Now, it might be a bad business move for me to say if I can help somebody once and they never come back, I did a good thing, but that's bad for business. Well, I really don't care, right? The biggest thing is that when you come here, we getting results, right? And I don't even care if you just hanging out in the background, right? Now I'm starting to say, hey, won't y'all, right? I don't care if y'all come here looking for drama. That's cool. Just stick around a little bit. I might make a joke or two, right? So, announcements. We got episode 5 of removing manifestation blockages. Who, what, when, where, why, and how, Paul. So what we're going to do this time is put a heavy emphasis on the Bible. See, the last episode we used the Quran, all kinds of stuff, right? To show correlations between intentions and manifestation. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to show the evolution of a person through the story of a person named Paul in the Bible. All right. So I know a lot of people, y'all don't really get down with the Bible and organized religion, but I just want to let y'all know, me as an ordained minister, yes, I am an ordained minister. I've been ordained for about 3-4 years. Um, I look at this Bible as more of a metaphysical book than just a book where we um more than just a book where we, how can I say this? Where we, again, it's not, so again, it's not organized religion, right? The Bible, as a entity in itself, separate from the history of the people who wrote it, when you're looking at the Bible is full of numerology, uh astrology, cosmology, a lot of mystical, spiritual, metaphysical, extraterrestrial, extra sensory perception. It's a bunch of things that's written in that Bible. Biology, yes. It's a bunch of things, bioengineering, all bunch of stuff, right? Biochemistry. It's a whole bunch of stuff in there. And so once we can get rid of the morals and the dogmas behind the whole thing about morally right and wrong, once we get past that, it's a lot of great information. At the time, the Bible was the most updated um book of information that you can find, but it's all allegory and metaphorical, right? One thing that I learned when I was studying the Bible in college, right? I majored in what was it called? Well, at this specific school, the major was called religious studies, right? And so one of the things that we learned is the Bible was made to appeal not to the conscious mind, but also to bypass the subconscious mind and entertain you, right? And once you get entertained, then there is certain principles and what thing and whatnot that will seep into your subconscious without you even really knowing it. So it's meant to keep you, again, entertained, but also to give you direction, right? Because most places around the world, their countries was built off of the laws of their religion, right? Islamic states, all types of stuff, right? So even here in America is no different, right? All of our laws and everything was originally came from the Bible, and then they start making things like the Constitution and stuff like that. But originally, the law for the Anglo-Saxon, the English-speaking countries and whatnot, well, European languages and stuff, we mostly was built off of the Canaan law, the law of Moses. I don't want to get too deep, right? I get going. But what's important is, I think what's important to understand is that it's not so much about the information that you get, it's about the right information. And the information that you receive is important. So with that being said, tonight's, or maybe I might do it this afternoon, right? I was thinking about doing it at lunchtime. But again, what's important is the fact that you know how to look at what you're looking at, so you can properly understand what you're looking at, right? Because if you looking at it from a different point of view, then you might miss it. So I'm going to spend a lot of time, before we actually get into the story of Paul. I'm going to spend a lot of time breaking down some of the elements of Paul. And then once we get into the story, we'll be able to read the story from a different lens, so to speak, right? So it's a lot of mistranslations and stuff like that. And we're gonna look at a lot of that stuff, y'all. So with that being said, make sure y'all be on the lookout. Like I said, I think I might do it around in a couple hours, maybe 2 3 hours. But I was thinking maybe doing it tonight. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. So, before we get started with the readings, I wanted to say thank everybody. Please double tap that screen. We've been consistently at 2 or 3 people, and we only got one like. So please double tap that screen. Well, at least on my phone, it told me we only got one like. So the card of the day is going to be the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands. So the foundation of the queen, meaning like her faction or her family that she belonged to, is the fire family. All right. Now, who she is kind of anthropomorphized, meaning that she's representing the energy or a concept, but we giving her life-like attributes. All right. So the Queen of Wands is the archetype of what we all want to be, right? Um, when you see the Queen of Wands, I want you to think shine brightly and shine without apology, right? And I'm not going to get super deep into the card because we already did it last night, right? But shout out to my boy Elliot Oracle, right? Elliot Oracle, Elliot. So I'm gonna take some notes from Elliot Oracle before we get to the individuals, okay? So Elliot wrote strong, self-confident, charismatic, self-assured of her own worth. Wands in tarot symbolizes growth. This shows that the Queen of Wands was not always so self-confident. She had to overcome a fear of what others would think of her if she were to truly be herself. This is a hard lesson in courage. Rejection, rejection from others can hurt. All right. The Queen of Wands can exemplify the positive characteristics of the astrological sign of Leo. Many Leos are famous for their ability to put on a show and to show, and to shine with star quality. By embracing your authentic self, you will emit light that others will notice immediately. Immediately. Um, the reason why I like that interpretation It's because it's kind of similar to my breakdown of the card last night, which is um sometimes you can motivate without even speaking, right? Sometimes showing is proven, if you understand what I'm saying. And when you really truly moving in authenticity, you become a projector of light, a projector of energy, right? And if y'all don't know, the episode 4 of removing manifestation blockages, we talked just about that, right? We talked about your body being a power plant, right? And when we and the power plant role in society or in the world is to generate power, right? And use it for whatever, right? To power up houses, to power up street lights, to power up factories, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So our body, using the analogy of our body as a power plant, right? We are always sending and receiving energy. Always, always. We always interacting, right? Um, the different components of your body, especially the endocrine system or the spiritual body or the chakra system, whatever you want to call it, right? Now the ductless gland system. Uh, I don't even want to ruin it because I got another episode coming up and I don't want to ruin it. Okay, so let me shut up. Ooh, I almost ruined it. So, anyways, the body as a power plant, right? When you're looking at the body as a power plant, you can generate energy for manifestations, right? Now, these can be your own manifestations or you can transfer the energy, right? Something that's really big in things like Reiki, Qigong, right? I'm a Reiki master, not a Qigong master yet, right? But you understand the importance of being able to alchemize and transmute energy, right? Because the air that we walk in is like a giant ocean of energy, right? And you can tell it's there when you move your hand really fast, right? It's something there. Though we can't see it, though we can't always feel it, it's something there. And so, as a Reiki master, what we are taught to do is to take this universal life force energy that we is existing in, right? In the Holy Bible, they call it the God force or the Holy Spirit, the Ruach Kadesh, and all these other things in different cultures, right? I can't remember how they refer to it in Islam. If anybody is versed in Islam, then please let me know. But when you're talking about the spirit, the energy that surrounds us all, you can directly tap into that and use it for your highest good. And without the conscious mind being attacked with the heart amongst other things, brain heart coherence, the things that we manifest, the situations, circumstances, and opportunities that we come across can be very sporadic or be few and far between. And that's because we're not intentional. And even if we do get intentional, deep down inside, we feel like we don't deserve it. We feel like it'll never work. We feel all of these negative things that directly take energy away from the things that we really want. So make sure y'all go check out episode 4 of removing manifestation blockages, your body as a power plant. All right. So with that being said, I would like to go ahead and open up the floor for any readings. Two shots of whatever. Two shots of whatever. It be like tug of war, trying to put yourself together. I know probably. I'm a pimp under pressure. Need my money on the dresser. Goons on deck. What's up, big guy? Hey, big guy. What's up, big guy? What's going on, big guy? Good morning, big guy. The big dude gobble, man. I go to work every day so they get paid. All right, y'all, I'm back. The big dude gobble, nigga. What up with a coat? It's almost breakfast time. I wait to go live. All right. Open up YouTube. We gotta spam them hearts, y'all. If anybody in here spam them hearts, y'all know. Open YouTube. Y'all know they've been working behind the scenes, hitting people up behind the scenes, telling them not to come to my channel. So, nah, it ain't even, no, it ain't about the normal subscribers. It's about the foot traffic. It's about the traffic. That's what I'm talking about. So because we know what they doing, whenever it's dead time, we just gotta spam them hearts, man. We got to, cause that's the only way that's gonna override the hate. Cause they be coming like putting thumbs down on my video, reporting me. They keep reporting that stuff. So we gotta constantly keep them hearts flowing, so the algorithm can say, okay, even though he keep getting reported, people still like him. People still interact with his channel. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna take my channel because I didn't do nothing. I didn't drop nobody personal information. I didn't do nothing. That's what I'm telling you. And you keep telling me like, don't respond, don't pay attention to them. Listen, I got to. I got to see what's going on, cuz every time they, see that now they started to sneak this now. Now they ain't talking about me directly. I was in that live last night. They was still using the green hearts, and then they was talking about, well, I think we got to use different hearts now because that's kind of triggering. On your face is triggering. Them extra teeth is triggering. You look like a monster. Shut up. Stop talking about me. You look like Sid, Mouse Trasowski. You look like the top three. You look like all three. What the hell? You got the frame like the big monster. Out, never mind, out, man. Never mind, I ain't gonna do it. And I'm happy Nightbot here too, cause that shit count when Even though Nightbot don't count as a viewer, Nightbot when he making comments, that shit count for the chat rate. I'm trying to get the chat rate over 30. It ain't gonna go over 30 though. It's at 23 right now. I know when I get the chat rate over 30, then people start coming in. See, look, I just got another view right there. I just got another view. Whoo wee. What up, what up, what up? Peace, love, fuck them off, y'all. Yeah, no, man. Old girl, she went and she told her whole channel. She told her whole channel to report me, to screenshot me, to report me to cyberbullying. Yeah, I'm about to give me some coffee too. I just wanted to get the mushrooms in my system first. Yeah, she posted and told them to report me to cybercrime. So they gonna fly on their little carpets all the way across seas to come get me. But yeah, no, she made posts telling people to do that. Yeah. So you keep telling me don't worry, don't watch and all that stuff. I got to know what's going on. You can't fight an enemy unseen. You can't fight an enemy if you don't know your enemy. But now I know. Now I know. I was just on a recon mission, that's all. What kind of coffee you got? You got a specific flavor? Open up Gmail. All because somebody got laughed at. You know what? I actually like pecan. I like pecan coffee. Aw. Shout out to Yashi, man. I just checked my email. Oh, they really got to her. Oh, man. What up, Joke? She a lame. That's the killer part about it. She a cold lame. That's the killer part about lames. That's the and it ain't even nothing wrong with being a lame, but it's something wrong with you thinking you something that you're not. See, we got to stop telling people they pretty when they not. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But no, in all seriousness, though, man, people, this whole thing about don't let nobody get you down. Don't let nobody tell you not this, you not that. That fuck people up, man. Cause then they got people who think they up in rank, thinking they cool, thinking they this, thinking they that, and they really just average, just like everybody else. The truth is, nobody is unique. That's the truth. Is being unique is an illusion. That's why everybody fights so hard to be unique, cause it's an illusion. It's an illusion. So got caught, right? Kevin Gates. All right, Juke, can I reading, please? You know me, I ain't come on here to be a pretty face. For sure. Mm, 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 mm. 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 Another thing I noticed, in the beginning of every live, I normally get a big spike of people where it might be like 10, 20 people in here at one time. I haven't been getting that big spike. Even a lot of them never stay, but I haven't been getting that big spike in my numbers. Yeah, I ain't been getting that big spike in my numbers. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Ain't nothing to it. But my thing is, ain't nothing to apologize standing. But when we can't come to a peaceful resolution, then the ball in your court at that point, because you was the one that's wrong. All right, that's funny. All right, we got the number 8 card, Dolphin. It says, "Be playful and seek fun in life." Be playful and seek fun in life. The Dolphin. And that's funny because I got a name for that. I mean, not a name, but I got something for that though. All right, here we go. So, the dolphin is a totem animal known for its cheerfulness, joyful energy, and playful nature. When it comes to be playful and seek fun in life, in the context of the dolphin, it emphasizes the importance of embracing pleasure and joy in everyday life. Here are some insights into this concept. Joyful and carefulness. No, carefreeness. I'm sorry. The dolphin is a symbol of joy. It lives life lightly and every moment. When you receive a message of the dolphin, it might be an invitation to embrace this same lightness and joy in your life. It encourages you to find enjoyment in little things to savor every moment with joy and gratitude. Freedom and creativity. The dolphin is a symbol of freedom. It lives in the open ocean, free to explore and follow its deepest instincts. When you receive the message of the dolphin, it might be a call to follow your heart and explore the world with curious and open eyes. It encourages you to be creative and pursue your passions with fear, expressing your true essence of love, of living life to the fullest. Number three, connection and play. The dolphin is known for its playful and social behavior. It joins with other dolphins to play and interact, forming deep and lasting bonds with its peers. So the dolphin, it might be an invitation to cultivate to cultivate meaningful connections with others and enjoy time spent with the people you love. It encourages you to let go. Oh, I'm sorry. It encourages you to let go to wait, I don't understand. It encourages you to let go to laughter and play. Oh, so I'm guessing it's saying like release to laughter and play or surrender yourself. Oh, so it encourages you to let go to laughter and play, to share your joy with others, and to create authentic and lasting bonds. In summary, when you receive the message of the dolphin, it is an invitation to live life with joy, lightness, and happiness. It reminds you to embrace fun and carefreeness, to follow your creativity, and to cultivate meaningful connections with others. The dolphin guides you to live every day with gratitude and to celebrate the beauty and miracle of life. Shout out to the dolphin. Mm-mm-mm. Now I'm questioning, should I kind of want some cereal now. Shadow ban. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I like those dolphin emojis. Keep them dolphin emojis popping. Wait, was there somebody else in the chat? Did I see somebody else come in? No, no. No, it was after Tariq, but no, it wasn't. I need to look over. I need to look over my PowerPoint and see if it fit in StreamYard. Cause yesterday it didn't fit. The other one didn't fit. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna do this one at lunchtime. I think I'm gonna go ahead and knock this one out because I got a couple. I got a lot of videos lined up, man. I Google StreamYard. They pulling up fucking with my internet, man. I really do because when I search shit, it's not giving me. It's not giving me nothing. I think they fucking with my internet for real. And I just took them VPNs off my shit too. I got to put the VPNs back on my phone and shit. You want a spirit animal? G, I ain't even gonna lie to you, G. I don't know why you be waiting so long to get readings. Cause I be on my way out the door. For real, low key. You always the last minute. To be honest with you, you be the first one in here. If you can be the first one on the list, that'll do very well. Cause people will come in and be like, "Oh, been live for 5 minutes and he already doing a reading." Yeah. If we can get you in the beginning and not the end, that'll be awesome. Yeah, I be having 2 feet out the door. You be like, let me get a reading. 599. Never, never 424 599. 424 559. 559. 559. I never called you a pain. All right, so you got the number 2 card, which is the eagle. Yeah, you ain't gotta curse yourself like that around here. I don't. Give me a second. Let me go get this coffee. That mushroom got me hyped up. I'm protected. I got warriors. I got real that fight for me. I'm a gangster. I'm a pimp. I got real bitches who die for me. All right. So let's go to number 2. All right. Ego. The symbolism of the eagle is powerful and universal, often representing strength, courage, vision, and clarity. This interpretation, soar high, lead with clarity and vision, can be further elaborated in several ways. Number one, elevation of perspective. The eagle is known for its high flight and its ability to soar in the heights, far from the chaos and distance distractions from the earth. This symbolizes the ability to rise above situations and gain broader and clearer perspective. When you receive the message of the eagle, it may be an invitation to distance yourself from situations or problems, to look at things from above, to gain a clearer, more objective view. That's something I talk about all the time, being able to look at yourself subjectively versus objectively, right? This can help you make informed decisions and find solutions to problems more effectively, right? Now we got three. Shout out to the third, like guidance and leadership. Oh, real quick before I move on. So like what this is talking about is an example of like what I was saying about getting PK, right? I know the situation and last night the reading too, but when I was telling you about PK, it was for you to get ahead of the curve, right? Because one thing a baby, if a baby drop his candy on the ground and he know he got to throw it away, he gonna cry. So what you got to do is already have another piece of candy ready. You understand what I'm saying? You got to already have another piece of candy ready for the baby. All right. So, number two, guidance and leadership. The eagle is also a symbol of guidance and leadership. When soaring high, the eagle serves as a point of reference for other birds and earthly creatures, showing them the way and guiding them to success. Similarly, when you receive the message of the eagle, it may be a call to lead with clarity and vision in your distractions. It encourages you to be an inspired leader, to guide others with wisdom, and to show them the path of success and fulfillment. Mental clarity and vision. The eagle possesses extraordinary visual acuity, enabling it to spot even the smallest prey from great distances. The symbolism, this symbolizes the ability to see clearly through confusion and darkness, and to perceive opportunities and challenges with clarity and discernment. When you receive the message of the eagle, it may be an invitation to cultivate your mental clarity and inner vision. You look beyond appearances and have confidence in your intuitive and perceptive abilities. And you know it's funny because one thing that I'm gonna talk about in my next presentation, exactly the bigger picture. You took it right out my mouth. I just scrolled up and saw it. That is crazy. I was just about to say that. I was about to say, let me check on the chat while I'm saying this. That is crazy. So again, like I was saying about having that second piece of candy ready for the baby when he dropped the first piece of candy, right? Being able to see the bigger picture allows you to take action before you're forced to take the action. Yes, visionary. Yes. So me, that's what I was saying about the PK thing, right? Let the feelings of what happened deter us from moving forward. Um, I forgot what I was about to say, but oh, that coffee! I had to sip that coffee real fast. My mouth dry. But yeah, though, yeah. So you right, yeah. So the six of swords and the justice card. That's what I was about to say. So remember, the six of swords and that justice card is saying that we gotta bring balance to the situation in order for us to move on to greener pastures. It's no sitting around and wallowing and crying like a baby when we can be proactive and get ahead of the curve. You understand what I'm saying? A part of you stepping up to the throne. Remember what I was telling you last night? A part of you stepping up to the throne and actually tapping into that world card, tapping into that matriarch. Because that, to me, remember that combination of cards was saying, I'm the matriarch. I create balance and stability for everybody, right? Everybody is prosperous because I bring order to everything. I put that woman's touch on it. You understand what I'm saying? Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out the card real fast. Peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody in the chat. In summary, when you receive the message of the eagle, it is an invitation to rise above difficulties, to lead with clarity and vision, and to cultivate a broader, more objective perspective. Yeah, it encourages you to be an inspired leader, to follow your vision with courage and determination. So this is why I was telling you that even though they might say they don't want a cat, if you go say this is my cat, right, and you don't put that on them, they gonna open up. But it's about being able to see it before it happens. Because if we able to capitalize on the guidance that we get, whether it's internal or external, right? If we able to capitalize on the guidance, we can lessen the burdens of the things that we go through, right? I can't promise you that you will never go through nothing, right? But maybe we can work on lessening the burdens and tapping into your matriarch, tapping into the being a visionary is doing exactly that. That's exactly what it's doing. Eclipse, see, and what do an eclipse do? What do an eclipse do? You can't make this up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. What do an eclipse do? It covers up something. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. 10, 10. 10:25, make a wish, y'all. At 10:25, make a wish. What up, everybody? I see a couple people coming in. So for those who just now coming in, you can get you a spirit animal oracle card. You can get you a card of the day. You can get a free yes or no. Only thing I ask is that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate, and follow the pinned instructions in the chat. All right. So if you want a free reading, I got pinned instructions. If you want to ask a question, then go to step 2. If you don't want to ask a question, if you just want like spirit guidance or a card of the day or something like that, then you don't have to tap into the step 2. But if you do want to ask a specific question, right, then I want you to check out the rules and regulations, the do's and don'ts of asking tarot questions. All right, guys. And that way we can, efficiently help you, right? We ain't got to play around and, wonder who, what, when, where, and dig for information that's needed. Why is it so zoomed in like this? It's weird. There's so much weird stuff going on. It's not supposed to be zoomed in like that. It's way too zoomed in. It's not supposed to be doing that. And I can't turn on the flashlight for some reason. I wonder if I got to update. I probably got to update. I probably got to update, probably. Biscuits. Do you know what biscuits mean in cat language? Unless your mom a banker, unless your mom is a baker, that's not a good thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hate when cats be doing that. It's like they be trying to make a bed. I be like, man, go on. You can't do that shit on my leg. They be doing that shit on my back, all that stuff. Me, Metal Club. What up, Metal Club? What up? Oh my God. Do I got $5 off? Do I got my $5 off? I think I got $5 off. Oh shit. Is it coupon time? Them coupons come around when the nigga need them most. I swear to God. I swear to God. Never know how hard it is. Hey man, what a spray at, bro?
Huh?
What a spray at?
But it's not me.
Man, that wasn't you?
He ain't fart. He been farting.
No, I'm just playing. I'll just fuck. If you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd is near. What is that, a choker you got on? I can't see it because the phone is tiny. Is that a choker? Is that a neck? I cannot see what the hell that is. It looked like it's a neck. Like it's a neck. Like somebody got like they shoulders out. I don't know what the hell that is. Who is that? Shiva? Is Shiva in my chat? Namaskaram, Shiva. Namaskaram. What up? Peace, love, health, and wealth. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that now. All right, so I am getting the rush in at the 1 hour mark. So we've been here for 59 minutes and new people coming in. So that ain't too bad. That means that they still okay. So the shadow band ain't that bad, but I'm still shadow banned. Okay, cool. Because normally I get spikes at 1 hour, 2 hours, stuff like that. All right, so peace, love, health, and wealth. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. My name is not important, but what is the fact that I'm here on behalf of Sacred Self Healing Center, where the heart is the center for healing. Understand when you come to my channel, kick off your shoes and relax your feet, right? Because you got to understand one thing. When you come here, it's spa day for the soul, chicken noodle soup for the spirit, mani and petties for the ego. Yes, we healing here, right? We moving forward. We prospering over here. We growing. So with that being said, this is the home of the free readings. Only thing I ask is that you follow the instructions, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Go like my most recent video, drop some comments in drop some hearts in the comment section. And if you want to ask a question, then go to step 2. But if you just want like a general reading or just like general angel guidance or spirit guidance or something simple like what do I need to know right now or whatever like that, then you can go ahead and let me know when you're done. But if you want to ask a specific question, then you need to check out step 2. You need to check out step 2 in the instructions, okay? And the reason why that is just to make sure that everybody gets what they need and to help eliminate wasted time. Also, if you guys do want to ask a specific question about a situation or circumstance that you're currently going through, make sure you give me any and every some inside information. So for example, right, if you wondering like what is current feelings or what is something, right? What is a well, I don't know about current feelings. I really don't like current feelings, but what is the situation? What is a possible outcome of this situation? Um, or if you asking like personality traits or something like that. If you know a person is toxic, if you know a person is a cheater, if you know a person is an abuser or all of this stuff, um, then you can tell me that when we start reading because it's going to help me interpret the cards because I could interpret negative energy and think that it's a third party or something and really it's the person that you're talking about. All right, yeah, Dolphin. I'm back. Never know how hard it is with oh we. I got like man, I got like three. Well, I don't know if I really like that one. I think I'm gonna use a different one. But I got like three full episodes lined up for removing manifestation blockages, man. Man, oh man. What up, Ryan? Welcome back. Wait, is this the Ryan that I know? Is this my buddy? Yeah, this my buddy. What's up, Ryan? What's going on? I ain't seen you shit since the new moon. Yeah, I think the last time I seen you was the new moon. What's going on, Ryan? Can I interest you in the spirit animal oracle card? I'm surprised they ain't got to you yet. You know, they've been on a smear campaign, Ryan. They trying to tear your boy down, man. Why don't you go ahead and drop some hearts in your chat so I can get out the shadow ban? Well, Ryan, while I shuffle these cards, do you mind showing some support? Yeah, you already know. I was just about to ask, do you mind showing some support on my most recent videos? Yeah, man, they trying to yeah. They going on a smear campaign, and not a pap smear either. Chatbot, chatbot, can you please? Thank you. Oh, Nightbot. That's why. Nightbot. Silly Billy. I ain't tripping, Ryan. Love is love, man. I appreciate it. I think I've seen this card before, I think. All right, Ryan. No, I didn't. I never seen this one before. This is pretty cool. It's kind of dark in here, though. For some reason, I can't turn on the flashlight. Why can't I turn on the flashlight? I don't know. All right, you have the number 36 card, which is the boar. Okay? You got the number 36, the boar. All right. So remember 3 plus 6 equals 9. Okay. You know, 9 is a very heavy number here because not only am I a life path number 9, but we are in a 9 year. All right. We are in a 9 year. All right. So remember, the 9 is all about having a sense of pride for the things that we bring into fruition. All right. So number 36, here we go. The boar. Be brave, defend what's yours. The boar is a sturdy and determined animal, known for its fierceness in defending its territory and offspring. Let's further explore the concept of be brave, defend what is yours in the context of the boar. Courage and determination. The boar symbolizes courage and determination in defending what is its own and facing challenges with firmness. When you receive the message of the board, we are invited to embrace our inner strength and to be brave in pursuing what is important to us. It encourages us to not surrender to adversity and to fight resolutely for what we believe in, even when the path seems difficult. Territory and loved one's defense. The boar protects its territory and offspring with fierce determination, demonstrating strong loyalty to what is its own. When we receive the message of the boar, we are encouraged to defend what is ours with the same passion and dedication. It invites us to be loyal to the people and things we hold dear and to protect them firmly from external attacks or threats. Authenticity and integrity. The board reminds us of the importance of being authentic and integral in our actions and relationships. When we receive the message of the board, we are called to be true to ourselves and to follow our values and principles with consistency and determination. It invites us not to compromise our integrity to get what we want, but to defend our values firmly and resolutely. Hint, hint, Seven of Wands. No, I can't remember. I think that's the Seven of Wands. In summary, when we receive the message of the board, we are invited to embrace courage and determination in defending what is ours and facing challenges with firmness. It reminds us to be loyal to the people and things we hold dear and to protect them with passion and dedication. This allows us to live an authentic and meaningful life where we feel in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. Shout out to you, Ryan. MG, yes, you can go ahead and post your question. But make sure you follow the rules though, because if you didn't follow the rules, then you might get skipped if somebody else come in. All right, so if you want to ask a question, then make sure you check out the rules in step 2. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now you tell me, how can you use the energy of the board in your life? All right. So here posted in the chat, we have 3 steps to get on the list. Okay. So step one is liking and dropping some hearts on the video that's here. Step two is checking the rules, the do's and don'ts of asking tarot questions. All right. So if you guys got questions that's we can't use, then I will help you guys figure out a proper question to ask tarot. So the first thing first I'm seeing here is you ask 2 questions. So my question to you is, in your life, what deserves defending? Right? What is near and dear to you that you can that needs your protection? All right. I didn't get, please repeat the question. I no need to repeat the question. I'm just gonna pull you a card. All right, so I am not going to go to tarot. For these types of questions, I defaultly go to my love oracle deck. Okay, now understand, this love oracle deck does not promise or guarantee that she hates you or love you, right? This is just a temporary snapshot in time. Understand that feelings may change at the drop of a hat. Okay. Um, the only way to really be sure how a person really feels about you is to ask them, right? I always tell people that no matter what intuitive messages that you get, no matter what intuitive messages that you get from a reader or a psychic or whatever, always look for confirmations in the third dimension. So whenever we talking about doing third party readings, right, the possibility of how somebody think and feel about you, we got to remember, I forgot what I was about to say. All right, so for a moment, while I'm trying to remember what I'm trying to say, you got 2 cards that just jumped out. You got beauty. It says charming, grateful, graceful, and kind-hearted. Then it says loyalty, trusting, reliability, and believing. So what I'm seeing here is the fact that this person is buying what you selling. So what you need to make sure you do is make sure you're continually doing the work on yourself. Just because a person is receptive to you and accepting of who you are, that doesn't give you the right not to continue to grow. Right? We always grow until we find that person and who accepts us for who we are, and then we stop growing. Well, that's why relationships get stagnant, because a lot of people date because of potential, right? A lot of people date you because of your potential. And if you pause on your potential, then you pause on the relationship. Because remember, a lot of people is looking towards the future. A lot of people is not focused on the here and now. So what I want you to do is continue to be who you are naturally. Um, and this charming, graceful, kind-hearted person, continuously be that person. But only thing I would say is when you realize that a person reciprocate or appreciate one of the two or both, then we gotta make sure that we figure out what we doing with our loyalty, because our loyalty should be to ourselves first, because self-preservation is the law of nature. You understand what I'm saying? So without you, nothing exists. So continuously grow, continuously do the work, continuously work towards the future and not the right now. And you're going to attract every single thing that you need. All right. This trust and reliability and believing, it comes from you being authentic. Okay. So you got to continuously be authentic. Right. And I know a lot of people talk about morals and dogma and all of that stuff, but follow your internal compass. All right, and that's going to lead you where you need to go. Peace, love, health, and wealth. We've been on live for 77 minutes, and we just had a 7 person into the chat. I saw the 3 7s. Now we are 7766. Yeah, that's a lab, I believe. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, that's a lab. So what's going on? I know we got a lot of international viewers, but what's going on? How y'all day going today? Do y'all eat anything good today? Y'all go to the market? Y'all see any sexy ladies? Or ladies, did y'all see any handsome fellas today? Like, what's going on? Talk to me, y'all. Anybody like they sage this morning? Anybody like that frankincense and myrrh? I ain't even gonna lie to you, it don't matter. So again, you can that's what I'm saying. You continuously do what you need to do, and everything gonna fall into place. Some things you ain't even gonna have to lift a finger. Some things you ain't even gonna have to say a word. Some things you ain't even gonna have to think twice about it. And that's what happens when you stay true, near and dear to your heart. It's something and someone out there for everybody. I ain't even gonna lie. I like this ratio though. I only had 20 views, but I got 7 likes. That's actually really good. Mhm. That's better than having 100 viewers and 7 likes. I need to go ahead and twist my hair up. Or finish twisting it up. It's ready. What's up, Metal Club? That's because of the algorithm of the. That's because the algorithm is different. So what they don't tell you is that it's different algorithms for different types of videos. That's why the YouTube shorts, they per view they pay the least, but per video people get paid a lot, especially non-donation based, because they recommend, because people consume shorts so much, they recommend more shorts more versus long-term content. See, when you got long what they call long when you talk about long form content, uh typically they get less views because they longer. So what I noticed in the algorithm, the best thing to do, actually, the YouTube lives, they don't really pay that much. For real, if I can drop like 20-minute videos every single day, that'd be the best thing to do to get paid. Like a 20-minute, like a pre-uploaded 20-30 minute video. Those are the ones that get paid the most. It don't matter. It's you and the algorithm. It's the algorithm. It don't matter if you monetize. It's all about the algorithm. But I mean, oh, I don't even mean to say her name. But have you listened to what I said about the hashtags? Didn't I tell you about the hashtags? Because she, her, I told her to start using hashtags. She started using hashtags, and her views start going up. She not bad though. I ain't gonna lie, she not bad. She ain't hideous at all. I don't think she ugly at all. Now we can get her, if we can get her to tap into that energy that I seen on live when she was authentic her, and she was like a little 16-year-old schoolgirl up there. We can get her to tap into that lightness all the time. That'd be dope. But maybe she was just up there playing coy or something. I don't know. I got a challenge for you, G-Leds. It's been long enough. So, so what you? So now you need to start going live about those Reiki principles. Now, maybe you could do one live for 15 minutes. I help you. I help you, but you need to go live once a day and talk about one Reiki principle. All right, y'all. I think I'm here to get on up out of here. But if y'all love your boy, then remember. All right, y'all. So with that being said, I'm about to get on up out of here. It's been an honor and a pleasure. I think I'll be back in probably be about like 2 hours. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe about an hour or so. All right, y'all. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf. Why? Because I ain't buying it. Peace. Bye bye.